Verse by verse meditations. Genesis chapter 9. Genesis chapter 9 and verse 10. And with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark, to every beast of the earth. Man has always had a strong fascination in the way that he has interacted with the animals. In most studies conducted around the world, homes that have a pet more often exceed the number of homes that do not. When it comes to animals that are not typically domesticated, farms, zoos, and circuses are very often destination sites for families and groups. Persons also travel to countries that allows them to experience wildlife from a close but safe distance. At least most of the times it is safe. In Romans chapter 1 and verse 23, and change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. There are so many kinds of animals that look so magnificent and amazing that man down through the ages have been tempted to worship them. In Psalm 97 and verse 6, the heavens declare his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. We so often see the creation of God, and we stand in awe. As we consider today's verse, we must understand that God is extending the covenant of Noah unto the animals as well. Animals are blessed creatures too. And even though they do not have God's image imprinted on them as we do, we must be very careful to treat animals with loving kindness. Apart from killing animals for food, or if they have become a threat to human life, doing so otherwise is not pleasing in God's eyes. In Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 6, in burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin, thou hast had no pleasure. Although the law called for the sacrifice of animals, God found no pleasure in their deaths. In Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 32, for I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord God. Wherefore turn yourselves and live ye. In Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 11, say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? As you can see, God doesn't even take pleasure in man's death, whether they be righteous or whether they be wicked. But as we would note in Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 10, listen to the words of the Lord. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. God finds no pleasure in the death of man, but he found pleasure in the death of his Son. Don't let his death be in vain when it comes to the redemption of your soul.